Janet's Planet, Music Lessons for Humanoids, and this lesson is on how to tune your guitar by ear. Now there's another video on how to do it with an electronic tuner, but I think it's good to also practice doing it by ear and be able to do both. Doing it by ear is a little harder, it takes a little longer, but what you're doing is you're taking your ears to the gym. Alright, now what you're going to do, this is the first way. There's a number of ways to do it, but I'm going to teach you the easiest way and a great place to start. What you're going to want to do is to use an electronic tuner to tune your low E string, alright, you know, the fat string, and you're going to, or you can, if you want to do it all by ear, try tuning it to a piano. It's the E below middle C. And I think it's the one below. It's either the E below middle C or two E's below middle C. I'm gonna put my guitar out of tune on purpose, and we're gonna take it from there. All right. So my E string, my low E string, is in tune. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a finger, it doesn't matter which one, and I'm going to put it on the 5th fret. In this guitar, it's where my first dot is. Some guitars have a dot on the 3rd fret also. This one, the first one, is on the 5th. I'm going to put it on my 5th fret on the low E string, see there? Alright? And when you put your finger there on that fret, you're playing the note A, so it should be the same as your A string, which is the next one. Now that's too low. Da, da. Alright, so now I'm going to tune the tuning peg. Let's see, that is to my left, alright? Or counterclockwise to make it higher. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this so I can hear it. And then I'm going to hit the A string and I'm going to let it ring out so I can hear what it sounds like as I make it higher. Until it sounds right to me. Alright, so I think that sounds right. Now let's say it's really close and you can't tell. Is it too high? Is it too low? Too high is sharp, too low is flat. Alright, so what I want you to do is, like there was a moment there where it was just a little bit too low, and I had to adjust it, or I made it a little too high and then I made it a little too low. So what I want you to do is make it too low on purpose. Again, hit it. Alright, and that'll help your ear adjust to where it's going. So now they sound the same. Now if I put my finger on the 5th fret, on the A string, the note you're playing is a D, so it should be the same as your D string. Now it sounds too high to me, but it's pretty slight, right? There it is, okay? So notice how I hit the A string first and then I let the D string ring out as I switched it. Now once again I'm going to go to the D string, 5th fret, staying on the 5th fret. Hit the D and see how it compares with G. Alright, the G is too low. It's flat. Now it's pretty close, so I'm actually going to make it lower. Alright, and I turn it to the left to make it lower on these tuning pegs. There it is. Not quite. the thing is, because of the distance between the notes that each string is tuned to, when you get to most of the strings are what you would call a fourth apart, all right, which means they're 4 notes apart. So from E to A is 4 notes. E, F, G, A. That's 4 notes, all right? That's a fourth, all right? But when you go between the G and the B, they're a third apart. So what you're going to do is, instead of putting your finger on the G string on the 5th fret, you're going to put it on the 4th fret, all right? All right, that is sharp, it's too high. And I'm turning it counterclockwise to lower it. These are the tuning pegs at the bottom here. Now I can't tell, it's close, but and I can't tell, so I'm going to make it too low on purpose. And then on the B string, you're going to go back to the 5th fret, because between the B and the E is a fourth, all right? All right, and that's flat. All right, so now I've gone through. So 5th fret on the low E, 5th fret on the A, 5th fret on the D, 5th fret on the G, 4th fret, oh, I made a mistake. So 5th fret on the D, and then 4th fret on the G, 5th fret on the B. All right? So 5, 5, 5, 4, 5. All right? Now, the next thing you do after you have gone through each string like that, you're going to play a chord. I like to play an E chord, because we started out with the low E being in tune. And hear how it sounds. Play one note at a time. That B sounds a little off to me. There, oh, much better. Now I'm going to play an A chord. I like to use, here's the A chord, the squishy chord. I'll take my 3rd finger off. That's an A sus2. I don't know why that helps me with my ear, but that just happens to do it. So, isn't that a beautiful chord? I love that chord. A D. All right. So play some different chords and see how it sounds. All right. And that's how you tune by ear. That's the simplest way. There are other ways that are more accurate, but that's the easiest way, and it will get your guitar in tune. Now, what I suggest is, when you're practicing using your ears and training your ears, you're bringing your ears to the guitar tuning gym and using the guitar tuning machines at the guitar tuning gym. I want you to tune it by ear and do the best you can, and then after you tune it by ear, pull out your electronic tuner and just check and see how close or far away you were. All right? And the more you do that, the better you'll get at it, because you're developing muscle memory in your ears. All right? And I think it's a really good thing to do, because eventually you don't want to be completely dependent on an electronic tuner to get your guitar in tune. All right? You want to train your ear as well. But also, please be patient with yourself as well. It may take a while. You don't know what your learning curve is going to be. All right? Whatever your learning curve is great, because it's yours. All right? And please, once again, always be nice to my student, and give yourself the time that it takes. So sometimes I'll feel like, oh, I'm going to be 80, but by the time I'm going to be able to do this. But really the answer is, well, at some point I'm going to be 80, and I can be 80 and know how to do it, or 80 and not know how to do it. So it doesn't really matter. And and I'd rather be 80 and know how to do it. So, all right, happy playing, happy tuning, and I'll see you in the next round.